Hello everyone, Boy America, back to talk to you one more time. Uh, I've posted a number of videos, put them up, taken them down. Sorry if mine seem really blase, mundane, dull, boring. I'm not trying to entertain you. Uh, we can find plenty of entertainment on the internet, whatever kind of entertainment you're into. I'm really trying to talk to you about a serious situation, things that are deteriorating our country at a rapid rate. The signs are all around us. Anything you need to see, unless you wish to continue walking through life with blinders on and looking at the world in a distorted color of gray. The things and the events that have happened to us over the course of the last 8 to 10 years are fact. There's all kinds of theories that go behind them, and you can feed into those if you desire. I desire not to. I probably tell you a lot of things, or have said a lot of things on some of the other videos that you may laugh at, you may make fun of, you may question, you may say, who gives me the right? But I'm an individual. I practice what I preach. I take it upon myself. I have a very limited income. I can barely make it from one paycheck to the other. But I pull kids off the street and I try to give them a piece of advice. I try to give them some direction, some knowledge, some wisdom. I feed them occasionally if they need to be fed, or buy them clothes if they need clothing. I mean, I do what I can with what little I have. I constantly check myself. I constantly try to improve upon myself. And now I'm trying to encourage each and every one of us out there to exercise a little bit of our rights, exercise a little bit of our intelligence, to try and make a difference in the society that we're living in. I was reading today in the newspaper, today is Sunday, March the 16th, 2008, where the people with plenty of money are suffering this real estate collapse. This real estate was falsely inflated, people. I mean, just like 9/11, the attacks, we don't know the answer to that. It's blamed on bin Laden. If bin Laden's a terrorist, then he's only a student of George Bush's. George Bush is a real terrorist. You know, the fact that we went out and voted for an individual to lead our nation in 2000, and the courts, for whatever reason they gave us, denied us. They slapped us right in our face. They took our Constitution and threw it right out the window. You know, this war that we're in, we have absolutely no knowledge of why we're in it. Everybody says, oh, it's because Bush is after the oil. His family is into oil. Oh no, it's Dick Cheney and his construction contracting, and you know, it's all a part of this master scheme that's outlined in Zeitgeist, etc., etc. You know what? These are all theories. These are all ideas that we toy with in our head. But the bottom line is that each one of these events happened. You know, I mean, like I've said before, Martin Luther King died pursuing a dream. John F. Kennedy was assassinated trying to give the rights and the will back to the people. You know, I don't know what it is that you want. I don't know what needs to be said. I don't know what it takes to stimulate you, to motivate you. But there's so many simple things that we can do. Simple things each and every one of us could do to make a difference. Not everybody has to go through life trying to do the things that I do, try to help out every little individual that you cross, put yourself in harm's way in an attempt of trying to help out those who are falling between the cracks in our society. But you can do simple things that will not inconvenience you, that will not cost you. Some of these things will put money back in your pocket. You know, instead of saying that people like Mike Gravel don't stand a chance of being elected, you know, if each one of you that said he don't stand a chance casted your vote for him, he would get elected with a landslide. I mean, it would be the most overwhelming amount of votes any single individual received in the history of this country. If each and every one of you who say that, well, nobody else is going to do it, so why should I, went out and practiced your selective buying power, we could bring these corporations into compliance with the wishes of the American people and the goodwill of the American people, as well as the world, in a matter of a month or two. But everybody wants to say, oh, well, I can't do it. Nobody else is going to do it. So why should I? You should because you care. You should because you should be setting an example. I wish I had a way to entertain you. I wish I was more exciting. I wish I was better with words. I wish a lot of things. I wish I didn't need to be sitting in front of this camera talking. But the fact of the matter is, somebody has to. And if I look silly, if I am embarrassing to my family or friends or those who know me, then you know what, so be it. At least I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can in the best way that I know how. Come on, let's get this act together, people. The election is only a few months away. And we know that the three candidates that the mainstream media has put in our face are not going to do anything different other than find different ways and different excuses to continue doing the same status quo. Hillary Clinton is no different. Barack Obama is the most dangerous thing that has walked into the political arena in my lifetime. And John McCain, what do we want? 8 more years of George Bush? You know, people, sure, history could be made here by electing Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton. And that would be wonderful. But I don't think right now, I know for an absolute fact that right now is not the time to be concentrating on making history. We need to be concentrating on the fact that our seniors are being disgraced and our children are being hooked on drugs by doctors and psychiatrists. 7 out of every 10 students that walk into a counselor's office and get referred to professional counseling or psychiatric help wind up on some kind of drug. When we were kids, we ate lead paint by the buckets full. Everything we did, the cars were painted with lead paint, there was lead in the gas, there was lead in the house paints, there was lead in just about everything. But you know what? It might have slowed us down in learning or caused this, that, or the other disorder. But we didn't run into our schools and blow away our classmates. And every kid that's run into one of these schools and blew away their classmates was hooked up on some kind of dope that a doctor gave them. What does it take to get you to wake up, America? Come on. Stop being selfish. Stop coming up with excuses. Start making a difference. Try a few of these little things that I've tried to encourage you to do, such as the dual titles as to your nationality. Let's put American first. Let's all become Americans. And then you can attach any kind of title you want to after you have identified yourself as an American first. If you want to identify yourself as an American alien Martian, that's your prerogative. But let's clean our act up, starting out with each and every one of us. And let's stop saying that we can't do this, or nobody else is doing it, or he don't have a stand a chance. Let's try. We've got everything to gain and nothing to lose. If you want entertainment, I'll try and see if I can't figure out some kind of way to entertain you. Maybe I'll just plagiarize somebody else's entertainment and feed it back to you. It seems to be the American way. This is Boy America. And I do love each and every one of you. And I do love my country. And I hope each and every one of you love as much as I do. And love your country as much as I do. If you do, we can get what we want and not have to keep taking what corporate America wants and having to be regulated the way Big Brother regulates us. Have a nice day, and I'll talk to you again soon.